Hi kids, welcome back. This week, I know I've got other things that need doing. I promise I will get back to them at some point. This is just how my brain works. Anyway, before we get any further, I've noticed yet again, some subscribers have added, a couple from the Big Bot Bash. Hi guys and gals, thanks for joining. I have subscribed you back. If I haven't subscribed you back, let me know. I'm sure I have. This week I want to do more building stuff, or at least make an effort to try and start building something. And as everyone loves a Dalek, let's do another Dalek. Yay! So basically, a couple of years ago, I bought a non-functioning, as far as I'm aware, 12-inch-ish remote control Dalek. And I always wanted to do something with it, and because it was reasonably cheap at a car boot sale, I pulled it to pieces and I reassembled it, and it looked like this, and it looked quite nice. I put some lights in the bottom. It didn't work. I pulled all the gubbins out of it. All it had left was wheels and a bit of articulation on the head, but I quite liked the idea of just making something up from the top of my head. So last year I was at a convention, and the organizer had on his table full of stuff another one of said Daleks, and after a few kind words, mainly me going, "I am the master and you will obey me, you will obey me," then he parted with the Dalek, and I have done the same. Cleaned it up, pulled it apart, and apologies to my friend Mr. P. He was going to paint it for me. He's always wanted to paint a Dalek in a military camouflage color, and as time went by, I started thinking I want to do another one, and don't get me wrong, he would have done an amazing job, but this channel is essentially for me to do stuff, right? So what's more fun than Daleks? I have a big Dalek video coming up later on this year. If you've ever wanted to know anything about Daleks, real ones, inside and out, keep tuned to this channel. Give us a sub and hit the like button and the bell button and the nuclear codes button and all the other buttons. Just hit all the buttons and that'll be good. So I have this 12-inch Dalek that I've pulled apart, and they were always missing their bits, their greeblies, which I've had to build from scratch. So let me show you what I've done. So here's a Dalek. He's been pulled apart and everything's been taken off, and I've sanded the front there, taken all the hemispheres off. That round one is for the button, the demo button. So he's only just held together roughly without any screws or anything, so that's all going to come apart, but I have built part of an eye stalk using some green milliput around the edge there to seal that in, and a wooden bead, which is quite good fun. But he's missing his bits as usual. So I thought I'd scratch build all the pieces. Here's the eye stalk, which is made from a long bolt and some rivets and a little plastic thing, I can't remember what, and that fits nicely in there. That'll be glued in, and that ain't too bad. It's very custom, obviously. I've also got the exterminator gun, which I kept the plug, which is the silver bit. That was all that was salvageable from the original gun, but that piece on the end, the golden piece, is from a 35mm SLR camera, which is quite nice. I might put some wires on him, I don't know, but if you turn it sideways you can see it. That's kind of fits, looks quite nice. Plunger. No, not plunger, not yet. Headlights. These are made from little medicine bottle, like eye drop type lids, once they come into focus, if they ever come into focus. But I've put a part of a rivet on the end, and they do fit. If I'm very careful, they won't fall off. They do fit if I'm very gentle with it. There you go. That doesn't look half bad, does it? I wish they were clear or a different type of plastic, but they're not too bad. The plunger is made from the wheel of a tank model kit. The purple bit is a pencil, a clutch pencil. a little black plastic ring. I can't remember what that's from. And a number of different things at the right diameter that I've sanded to fit into the hole reasonably at the right length. And that looks rather nice. I mean, he's quite cool. So, also are the back parts of the slats, which I can still modify. They're made of a sort of bendy plastic. I can do something with those, obviously, before they go back on. In my previous Dalek, in those gaps there, I put all mesh-looking plastic texture. These are the black discs that go around every one of the hemispheres, and these are the said hemispheres. Now, back in the day, they didn't use the black discs. The hemispheres were connected directly to the body of the Dalek, so that's my other choice. So that's really nice. What do I do with it? I know what I want to do with him, but I am going to put it to you in the comments to sort of let me know some ideas of what I could do with him. Right, let's put him down there. So, should I give him a paint job, like a retro paint job, like the white Imperial Daleks or a grey Genesis Dalek? I'm certainly not going to leave him as a standard bronze NSD, as they call them. Should I do a half destroyed Dalek with a mutant hanging out on all the cables and the wires and the goop and all that stuff? That would be quite interesting. Should I do the retro cutaway Dalek to show the insides, just like they did in the old Doctor Who annuals for many years running? What should I do? I would welcome your feedback in the comments, and then I can work out what is the most popular. And I don't know. I mean, the end game is he would probably go on sale on eBay, like the last one. Should I do something even wackier with it? Start sticking things on it and make it look like some sort of weird experimental Dalek hybrid thingy? Should I leave it half open and just have the mutant sitting there and have like some green Christmas tree lights in the back? Or should I just do the whole, like I said, destroyed Dalek with bits hanging off and dead mutant dripping out? Or should I have the cutaway Dalek, which I quite like the sound of, in all honesty, and sort of cut down the sides and just show all the workings on the inside? I'm not trying to influence the vote, so let me know in the comments down below and we will take it from there. That's it for this week. Live long and exterminate, and I will see you next time. Computer, close doors.